Welcome to class. Today we're going to be looking at event handling in TypeScript. Looking to focus on submit events, It's on click events first. So we're going to looking at click events. So an event is an action that happens in the browser. So an event is an action that happens in the browser. So we have different kind of events: the click, the submit events. So there are different kind of events. So how are events added? So events are added using a function called the add event listener. Add event listener. So we use add event listener to respond to events. All right, we use the add event listener to respond to events. So let's do a quick example of the click event. Before then, let's go to the HTML and create a simple button. So we come here. So okay, we have a button here. Before then, let's create a div. So we now have a button inside like this. So say okay, we'll put as click me here. Click me. So come and say, let's start the button a little bit to say width of 10, height of 7, rounded MD, so text or white, so BG or blue, 500. I think this is good to go. So let's run this and see what we have on our. Let's compare this. Okay, so we can make this 15, 8. Perfect. I make this 20. So why I added is this so that I can be able to move it to the middle. Flex, justify, center. So this will bring it to the middle. Let me even say okay, it's fine. Say item center. So to bring it to the focal point. I'll try the same thing. So this is it. All right. So if I want to click on this, and when I click on this, I want something to happen. But before then, I have to retrieve that button using JavaScript before I can be able to add any event listener on it. So I'll give it an ID. I'll call this ID. I'll say BTN. All right. So I'll go to my TypeScript file. I'll come here and say const my button. Let's see. I'm trying to retrieve cost to document the get element by ID. What's the ID name? I said BTN. So I have to give it like assign a type to this element. So a TypeScript can be able to HTML button element. Very, very important. Assign a type to it so that TypeScript can be able to read it properly. All right. So come and say, okay, console the log my button. So I come in my button, compile. So go to my browser. That's what I was able to retrieve the button. Okay, we've not console log it. Oh my god. So come here. Okay, we did actually. So it has picked it. So it has retrieved it successfully. So now we can be able to add our event listener. Alright, so how is the event listener added? I'll show you the formula, the syntax. So this is how this is the syntax for adding event listener. So we say okay, we say element, whatever the element is, like a button, whatever dot add event listener. So this is an inbuilt function, but it contains the type of event. So let's say this is a click event. So we click, comma, then the function, the arrow function, where the code contains the code, then enter. Now contain code block to run. All right, good. So we'll come here. Let's move our element here, my button. So we'll come and say, okay, my button, just following the formula we already have, or like the syntax we already have. My button dot add event listener. All right, so like we say, this is a click event. We say click event, and comma. We say perfect. So comma. We say okay on click alert button clicked. Right? So I want to perform an event on the browser here. So let's run this and see. Then we go to our browser and see if what we added is functioning. So reload. So as soon as you click button, it's supposed to show an alert. So let's see. Compare. So from here, an alert button has been clicked. So was already added an event listener, the click event listener on the button element. So that's how we do that. We can add click events on button element. We can also do okay. So this is correct. So this is working perfectly. So thank you for watching. See you some other time.